Welcome back, welcome back. I hope you're happy wherever you are in the world. Going to do another walkabout here in downtown Medellin, showing you a different area that I haven't shown in quite a while. For those of you who are old school subscribers back from when I started in 2020 and 2021. So let's go. I just had lunch right here at what's it called? Vegetariana, Tienda y Vegetariana restaurant. So it gets really busy around lunchtime. Yeah, it's called Tienda y Cocina Vegetariana. It's been here for like 30 years, and the daily lunch special, Monday through Friday, they have something delicious. If you want a reference point, Colombo Americano, the English Language Academy, is right over there, half a block from here. And you walk here on El Palo towards La Playa. La Playa is right there on the corner over there. La Playa goes all the way towards the ct1 building. So delicious food. This is always something and bumping. Is full of people inside. I just got out, so for under $5 you can have a nice lunch. You have some cakes and other stuff you can eat. It's vegan. Most of it is vegan. I think it has some things that might include milk, but it's good. And you got the soup. They have two options of soup every day, depending on what they make. Today is Friday, so they had fried eggplant or whatever, like fried, battered, dipped in batter eggplant with imitation ground beef, slice of sweet plantain, that fried sweet plantain, delicious. A nice salad with two nice slices of avocado on it. The whole wheat rice that had some aliños, I forgot what it is, some kind of little chopped vegetables that they saute mixed in with it. When like they do it like that. And the juice I got was guandolo. It's a type of brown sugar loaf type of thing with lemon, something like that, coming from the sweet cane, sugar cane. Or the other option was, two other options were like passion fruit, maracuyá, and the other option was soy milk and a little dessert, and all for, which way am I going now? That looks almost like a banyan tree, and this is always getting a little bit flaky on me with this gimbal, but better than nothing. Yeah, I'm going this way, up the street, because I'm going to go all the way to the tramway line. And I'm going to be pausing and going and pausing, so it won't be such a long video. Now, the OXXO stores that started in Mexico made it to this place already, to Colombia. Now, I've seen in the last month or so, like 4 of them pop up just like out of the blue. Let me just cross the street here because traffic can get crazy here, and it's 1 p.m. It is busy, it is busy. This is La Playa going towards the ct1 building. ct1 building is right over there, but you can't see from here, but we're going to go in another direction. And there are some hostels. I've seen 1 or 2 hostels around here. Just don't remember where, but when I see them, oops, saw a homeless man there. I would have stepped on him if I hadn't been looking. Good thing not looking at the camera, the screen that much. So there's all kinds of things here. I think I need one of these socks for my thing. Que necesito unas medias, una media apenas que es como que me sirviera para mis audífonos, pues yo le voy a mostrar. I'm just getting my change. So yeah, I bought a cheap pair of socks so I can use on my old Sony wireless headphones that are great with noise cancellation and everything. It's just one of the ear muffs, the little like leather looking thing wore out, started falling apart and coming out, so so I bought one of those little short socks type of things, a pair for $4,000 pesos. That's $1. I could have gotten it cheaper, but I didn't want to haggle with the guy, no barter, whatever, trying to get a cheaper price. And we tried it on the headphones I have here, cheap pair that I have in my backpack, wireless headphones too, but those suck because they don't have noise cancellation. So when I'm talking on the phone to my brother or some other person, I've done it before, even they have Bluetooth, wireless, of course, and I connected it to the computer this year, and it was just noise, no noise cancellation, just noise. Oh man, I wasn't looking and I almost got hit by one of these cars. You got to be really careful here because you think it's just like you think it's pedestrian, but you forget that it's not pedestrian. Like you see these cars coming down the street, so don't get fooled. And the gentleman, he was curious. He was asking me about the gimbal that I'm using. He was asking me if this was some kind of long chicken neck thing, and I'm like, what? I said, this is a gimbal. He said in Spanish, this is como el cuello largo de gallina or something like that, de gallo. I'm like, no, man. This is, I don't know what you're talking about, but this is a gimbal for smartphones to stabilize the video. It's funny how people here in Antioquia, Medellin, come up with these funny names for things. I think there's a hostel on this block somewhere. I'll find it in a moment. Right now we're going up to the Pablo Tobón Uribe Theater, which is right up the road over here. And then we're going to hang a right, towards the Plaza de Flores, Placita de Flores. That's where they sell a lot of flowers. It's a market place for flowers. Flower market, basically. Okay, I see the hostel right over there. It says Centro Hostel. That's the one. And I've seen every time I pass by, not every time, but some of the times I've passed by, I've seen foreigners coming in and out of that place. Like they don't look like locals. They don't look like they're from around here. So it's right here above the Gran Furama Chinese food restaurant. So that's where it is, second and third floor. Right there. That's where it is, and that's the address. And right next to this food marketplace, like restaurants here, they got a bunch of restaurants in this place. So if you're ever here, you got that stuff next door that is there. So yeah, and the Pablo Tobón Uribe theater is right there. So you can see the entrance right over there to the Pablo Tobón Uribe place. So we just hung the right. The theater's over there, but we just came this way. Past the D1 shop out here, that's D1. So we're going this way. And just showing you a little bit. I mean, sights that you guys usually don't see when other vloggers are showing parts of Medellin, or when you come yourself, the few of you, because Colombia is growing strong in the international tourism sector for South America, for Latin America, because the numbers, like 2019 was the biggest year they had here in Colombia for international tourism. And then in 2023, last year, or was it 2022? 2023, I think last year they were saying that 5.8 million tourists came into the country. And the year before it was like, I don't know what, and they said it went up 24% from 2022 to 2023. And the number one country that is visiting Colombia is Spain, with over 1 million tourists coming from Spain. That's citizens from Spain, whether they be Spanish born, in terms of born in Spain, or became naturalized citizens of Spain, like I became a naturalized citizen of Colombia. That's Placita de Flores right there. That's where they sell flowers and everything, a lot of flowers around there inside. We'll check it out in a moment. Let me just pause, because let's see. You see right there, you see some flowers right there. The thing is, I can't go inside because you can't film when you go into these places, because security will be on you like white on rice. Really. You gotta ask for permission, and if they give it to you, they give it to you, and if they don't, they don't. And you get a lot of cheap prices here. They got meat and all kinds of things, potatoes by the boatloads. There goes an interest meat market here, meat shops, meat. People having lunch. Somebody carrying a dog in their back. I just don't like seeing that when I see those dead pigs and all that. So I just walk away quickly. Some beans, the famous Colombian beans, red beans, frijoles rojos, very famous for lunch. People love it. Red beans. And they got all these supermarkets where people come to shop from around here or when they're going to go away for the weekend. And this is going to be like a big weekend since it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Tuesday will be Christmas. Okay, you see more flowers over there. Let me, oh, no, I can't go through there, but let me just focus in a little bit. You see the flowers, all that right there. Flowers, flowers, flowers. It's just security will not like it, and I don't want to get security angry because they might start pushing me around, and I'm not looking to stir up anybody's hornet's nest. I want to keep it nice and simple and peaceful, since this channel is about sharing things about yoga, peace, meditation, you know, mudras, and then life experiences in general. Like there's another place right there that sells flowers, so they call it Placita de Flores. In Flores, the way it's spelled is not because it's flowers, it's because it's a last name, Flores. Because Flores, meaning flowers, is with an S at the end, but Placita de Flores, as you can see, is with a Z at the end, and that's a last name, somebody's last name, a surname, and it's Patrimonio de los Antioqueños. It's a Antioqueño patrimony or heritage. So that's Placita de Flores right there. So if you ever want to come and explore, that's one of them. And it's historical, not hysterical. So you got all kinds of flowers that they sell here, beautiful flowers for arrangements, for giving to your girlfriend or your wife, roses, all kinds of beautiful looking flowers here. These are homegrown hortensias. Those are like, no, those are not hortensias. Hortensias are bigger. I don't see any right now, but this is another flower shop. When I had my apartment and when I lived out in another country house, I used to buy Ave del Paraíso, the paradise bird. That's called Ave del Paraíso. So, oh, those are the hortensias, the blue ones right there, and the white ones, those are hortensias. I just don't remember what they're called in English. So let's keep going. So you see more flower shops right here. This one, there's another one here. There are plenty around Placita de Flores. This is another one over there. There's another one over there. So I'm counting like 7, 8 already just within this block range right here. And then you got the flower arrangements right there. What's up? Here's this thing. What's up? So you got the flower arrangements. Pretty nice. And then the places where they sell doggy stuff. They got like a lot of places around here where they do doggy stuff. Where they, I mean, not do the doggy style. I mean, they sell products for dogs and cats. How you doing? ¿Cómo le va? ¿Bien o no? Bien. Ah, excelente. ¿Usted trabaja para los perros o para los gatos?
Para los perros y para los gatos.
All right, he works for the dogs and cats. Felices fiestas.
Yeah.
So I was asking him, does he work for the dogs or for the cats? He says both. I like joking with people. Paisas, Antioqueños, Paisas are very friendly, happy people in general. I mean, for you to get a sourpuss, it's a miracle. It's something, a miracle in the negative sense of the word, and all of that. So yeah, and then you got more flower shops here. Some mechanics working on the mic and all of that. Flowers, Placita de Flores, because this whole area is dotted around a 2 or 3 block radius with flower shops. Buenas. A la orden. Remember, when somebody says to you, a la orden here in Antioquia, in any shop or restaurant or store, whatever, on the street, because they got a little business, that means, can I help you? At your service. Oh, buddy. See, he did something illegal. He ate the sidewalk. He shouldn't have invaded the sidewalk. This is the tramway, and I'm gonna, I don't even know if I can cross it. The tram is coming. I'm gonna go down this way on the shade side, and we're going downward, down towards Avenida Oriental. So here comes the tram. But you got to be careful with the tram. He's going to stop because he's got a red light. So that's the tram line. You know, you missed the tram, but you missed it. And it goes all the way up to some point, the last station somewhere up that way, going up the hill, going up here in these neighborhoods. And this guy's not supposed to be on this road lane, and then he's going to get in my face like that beautiful way he just did. I tell you, you really have to be careful when you come to Colombia and other countries like in India. Motorcyclists don't respect pedestrians, and that guy was just an example. You're not supposed to transit on this, and if they do, they're supposed to respect the pedestrian because I'm on the sidewalk. Anyhow, that's just life. Now, even this kid on his mountain bike is not supposed to be riding on that part. Right above this D1 shop, there's Mercado de la Colonia. Probably it's got some different shops up there, gastronomy and bar. See, those dudes are not supposed to be riding. Those people are not supposed to be riding their motorbikes. If the transit police catches them, they will give them a hefty fine. But this is Colombia, baby. What can we do? Every time I pass by this place right here, for me, it just reminds me of White Castle in New York City and in New Jersey. So they're always selling things on the street here, books, mirrors, all kinds of whatever. And then you got the people with their little fruit carts selling all kinds of things, selling mango like that. Like I would not buy that. No thank you. Flies and everything flying around. And then the guys that are selling things for your cell phone and all of that good stuff. Electronics. Made in China. Made in China. Made in Bangladesh. Made in India. Made on Mars. Made on Venus. Made on Jupiter. Made on Uranus. Your anus. And I did not hit the pause. I mean, if you want to have a little bit of sense of the wild, wild west still in modern times, come to downtown Medellin and walk around for a while around noontime. It's very safe, and then you'll see it. Like, it's the wild, wild west. They're not supposed to do it, but they're doing it. The wild, wild west. It's only meant for the tram line, for the tram cars. But, hey, it's Colombia, baby. It is what it is. And I love life, so I'm just joking around, but at the same time being serious too, because it's dangerous to do what they're doing. I'm going to say this in Spanish. Es que, parce, es que eso es peligroso lo que están haciendo ahí. Eso no se debe hacer porque la seguridad de ustedes, los motociclistas que están invadiendo esos carriles de la tranvía, corren el riesgo. I'm saying the same thing I was saying in English just a moment ago in Spanish. See these guys come along and those motorcyclists get in the way, or pedestrians, and bam. The police, of course, they can do it because the police are the police. But then the police pass by this guy, so I guess these days it just doesn't matter anymore. What's the world coming to? That's the title of this video. What's the world coming to? Walkabout in downtown Medellin. Because I'm serious about what's the world coming to, at least in this area of the world. With all of this, just people, you know. Over there we can see the top of the Coltejer building. Right there, there we go. That's the top of the Coltejer building. This right here is Plaza San Ignacio. If you're ever going to get a shoe shine, don't pay more than 10,000 pesos. That's $2.50. I'm going to ask in a moment. So the old man, I just asked him, I didn't want him to be on camera because I know they don't want to be on camera. They'll get angry. But he was kind because I was pointing the camera away and all, the phone, and he said it was 6,000 pesos. That's $1.50. 20 years ago, when I used to get my shoes shined, 22 years ago, back in 2002 and all that, when I was still kind of using shoes that you can shine, when I used to wear like pants and a long sleeve button shirt with a tie, but I wasn't wearing a tie anymore. It was like 1,500 pesos, and the dollar at that time was like 900 pesos or 1,000 pesos for a dollar. So it was like $1.25 in those days. Now it's like $1.50. Wow. Well, inflation and everything, because now today a dollar is 4,000 pesos, and 6,000 pesos would be $1.50. how inflation changes everything. And the little girl's posing for the photo there because her mom is taking photos of her. So this is Plaza San Ignacio and all that. And they got these little stalls out here selling their thing. And these are some very old buildings. If you want to see old architecture like 100 years ago or more, that building is owned or operated by Universidad de Antioquia, University of Antioquia right there. That's another old building right over there next to the church. This is the San Ignacio Church. It's closed at this hour. But that's that other old building right over there, over 100 years old. And they got some crazy history to them that I've been told. Some history that is eerie history. And there used to be a yoga school here somewhere. But, oh yeah, they're still here. Govindas, the Govindas School of Yoga. Part of the Hare Krishna community, which I was a part of until 2017, until November 2017. Govindas Yoga School on the 3rd floor. I didn't know they were still there. So you might be thinking I'm complaining, but I'm not. I'm just pointing out things in life in terms of what those people were doing on the tramway line. On the tramway, basically, you know. But it is what it is. I'm not complaining. I know how to play. I know how to maneuver around those things. Don't get angry anymore. The cops with the new uniforms. A bunch of them coming this way because they're changing the old uniforms towards the new one. You'll see here. The light is green and they still crossed it anyhow. But we're going straight. Even the cops are setting a bad example because this crosswalk thing didn't go green until just now. But I guess it is what it is. I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing things out. Look at this one here. This is, I forgot the name of this church. San Jose, St. Joseph's Church right here in Avenida Oriental. So we're going to cross Oriental Avenue here, Avenida Oriental. And vehicles are coming, but we still got the right to cross because we have the crosswalk thing. And there's the St. Joseph's Church right there, San Jose Church, right there. But here they took off, so we got to wait. Have you been able to see some mountains? There are the mountains. There's the mountain ridge.